fans, the best in the world. Go! Philadelphia!
Yo, 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 it's your boy Jamar, Top Shelf Sports Talk. Back with some news you can use. Well, let's talk about this Monday Night Football game real quick with Aaron Rodgers. It's unfortunate if you're a Jets fan, man. You've been waiting 12 years to get back in the playoffs. You finally figured you got some hope when the New York Jets go out there and sign Aaron Rodgers. You got all this hype in preseason, off-season, and things like that. You hyped up, ready for the game. Come out Monday night. Aaron Rodgers is running out with the flag. You're hyped as a Jets fan. I know through the reports, I know that it was the stadium was electric. You know what I mean? Everybody was, hype and ready to go, ready to start the Aaron Rodgers era in New York. And on the fourth play of offense, he tears his Achilles heel. Oh, and I was watching it because I was watching the Peyton Manning and Eli Manning broadcast, and it was like they were even like, "Yo, I cannot believe this has just happened," because we all sitting there like, "Just get up, just go get taped up again and get back out there in the game, man," because the hype is real. Everybody's been waiting for this moment, and then it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh man, that hurt. Oh man, what we gonna do? We got to go back to Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson threw an interception. They wound up winning the game, which was good for them in overtime. But the future is just like, if you're a Jets fan, you're like devastated. Oh, that hurts. Um, it's just, I just feel bad for them guys, man. But again, like I've been saying all summer long and throughout training camp, it's any given Sunday. Injuries can happen. You just don't want them to happen. But this is one of those situations where it's like the worst possible thing that could happen did happen. And that resulted in Aaron Rodgers being done for the year. They also talking about how they don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to come back after this. He's 40 years old or almost 40 years old, and it's like this is a devastating injury to come back from, and to put the work in to be able to come back. So there's talks about him maybe not showing back up, or not showing back up, but just retiring because he's old. And this is, like I said, devastating injury. So again, you gave up all what you gave up to get him there, and to have this happen, and then for him to say, "Well, I'm gonna retire because I'm just too old to do it anymore." Like, as a Jets fan, I just feel sorry for you guys. So, like I said at Top Shelf, we're going to talk about whatever's on the headlines. Aaron Rodgers is on the headlines, is dominating the headlines right now. So, I want to be fair and tell all you Jets fans, and we play you guys this year. I think week 5 or something like that. I feel for you. But it is what it is. Sorry for that you guys had to go through that, but it's football. And with that being said, we suffering injuries on our own. I mean, Kobe Dean's going to be out for a month. He's out with a foot, something with his foot. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but they're calling him to be out for a month. So we went out and signed Rashard Evans, a former first-round pick, to our practice squad, and he probably won't play this week, but he'll be there as a replacement if Nakobe Dean doesn't make it back in time, or is going to miss. Well, he's going to miss some time, so he'll be there in case we need him. We got I think we signed Nicholas Morrow back to the practice squad, so we got some replacements to step up, and we got Christian Ellis who took over the role when he went down. So we got some replacements out there, but it's like it's football. Any given Sunday you can strike lightning in the bottle, or any given Sunday you can not strike lightning in the bottle and literally get hurt. And it's unfortunate, but it's a part of the game. So Jets fans do. Everybody's getting ready to go through it. We all get ready to go through injuries and things of that nature. You don't want to, but you are. I mean, even Bradbury, he's in concussion protocol. He probably won't play Thursday night. So these are things that is going to happen. But you just don't want them to. Like I said, I'm just feeling sorry for the Jets fans. Um, but it is what it is. So with that said, I want to know what you guys think about the Eagles' upcoming game Thursday night against the Minnesota Vikings. Somebody we beat soundly last year. Kirk Cousins looked. I- Did they even win Week 1? I think they lost Week 1. So like, it's a football team, and like I said, like we all see, injuries happen. Um, but I'm looking to have what I called after these Eagles Patriots game a bounce back game. And people might say, well, what you mean by a bounce back game? I'm looking for Sean Desai and Brian Johnson to call completely different games against this team. I mean, I was just underwhelmed by the play calling from both sides. I mean, no pressure, it was nothing. So I'm looking for them to have a bounce back coaching debut against the Vikings. Let's erase Week 1. They got the victory, and I know Jalen Hurts said all that matters is that we won. But I think we need to see more because as you get to the meat and bones of the schedule, you're going to need to play a lot better than what you played against New England because teams are not. You're the NFC champions. You're a Super Bowl representative. Teams are going to go for take their best shot at you. So you got to be prepared for that. And them coaches, our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, has to coach better going forward. So I'm looking for a bounce back performance by those guys, and I'm actually looking to see a dominant win come Thursday night. No real predictions. All I want to see is more all around offense call. Like everybody's getting involved. Dallas Goddard. I want to see them use Swift a little bit more. I want to see if they activate Rashard Penny. This is interesting. I'm gonna say, and I put it up there before. I put a post up before when the Taylor trade talks was in. Jonathan Taylor trade talks were going on with Indianapolis. They helped to scratch Rashard Penny, meaning that. And I heard when they did that, I heard that the Colts were opening up trade talks again. So I put it out there. It was Jonathan Taylor for Rashard Penny, and I think a 2025 seventh round and a 2026 or something draft pick. So just saying, it might happen, and if it does happen, just know I said it first. But anyway, I just want to see a bounce back game, more involvement with the offensive players. I need AJ Brown in it a little bit more. I need Brian Johnson to stop calling these quarterback runs. I need him to hand the ball off to his running backs. Um, Keep Jalen Hurts as much as you can out of the line of fire, because you're going to need him if you're trying to get back to the Super Bowl. Um, Defensively, I need more pressure. I mean, Jalen Carter got home, Fletch got home, um, B. Graham and Davis. They all had pressure, but it could be a lot better. So I'm looking for that to be a little bit different. It's interesting to go and see who's going to start for Bradbury in case he can't go. Um, I don't know if they go with the rookie, but I doubt it. I think there's a couple people in front of him. So we'll see. These injuries, hopefully hopefully we get through it. Get through Thursday night without no injuries. Rest up a little bit because you got a little bit longer of a rest because you're playing on Thursday night. But we just need to establish a rhythm and get going. So with that being said, my predictions for Thursday night, I got Eagles winning. I got Eagles putting up 24, the Vikings 10. I got a big game, a bounce back game from Jalen Hurts and also the defense. So I'm gonna be specific. I see Smitty in the end zone. I see Smitty in the zone. I see Brown in the zone, and I think we get a touchdown from one of the running backs. So I think that it'd be a bounce back game, and it kind of hush all the fuss about it being a terribly called game, the first game of the season. So with that being said, I want to kind of switch over to the Sixers real quick. Spend a few minutes on them. I was listening to, or not listening to, just looking at my timeline on social media, and of course, they're still talking about our guy James Harden and things like that. Um, I'm at the point where I'm kind of over it, and it's like, that's because they're getting. Embiid said he's committed to playing for the Sixers and he wants to be here. And I just think if teams are coming out saying that they wouldn't give up certain players for you, I just don't think that you believe. I don't think people believe in you the way that you might want them to believe in you. And if you're James Harden, if I'm James Harden, I'm saying to myself like it's time to move on. It's time to move on from that. Let me get back into shape. Let me get back in the gym with the Sixers, and let me try to prove my worth come off season when I'm a free agent next year. Um, there's talks. Nick Nurse is got a two-way plan for Joel. Um, I was hearing something about they trying to do something where they might have Paul Reed as a starter. Like I'm interested to see what dynamic he brings to this team, what ways he can switch things up and make things different and difficult for guys out there and make us like truly contenders even if Harden is not playing. So tell me your guys' thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it, how you feel about the Sixers in general. Without Harden, let's talk about it without Harden. Tell me how you feel about that. Tell me what you're thinking. Also with the Eagles in the upcoming game against the Vikings, I need your predictions, your players of the game on offense and defense, and also if you want to chime in about Aaron Rodgers' situation. So again, I appreciate all the love and support. And again, here at Top Shelf Sports Talk, we don't just talk sports while having a drink. We have a drink while talking sports. Appreciate all the love, support. Keep liking, sharing, tagging the videos. Keep pushing the word out there. If you guys want to be a part of this and get on and we can debate, I would appreciate that. It's fun talking to people about sports. So, if you guys want to get on and we talk about a game or a situation, just reach out. Again, this your boy Jamar, Top Shelf Sports Talk. Peace.
Flyers, Phillies, Sixers, Eagles, represent the city and let's do this for the people. So all Philly fans, let the rest of the world know. Philadelphia fans, the best in the world. Go!